The Waqf Amendment Bill has been cleared by the Parliament now. We have seen a lot of voices. Most prominent voices coming in from Maharashtra were those of the Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis, Deputy Chief Minister Eknath Shinde. Let's start with the Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis, who is with the Hindu. Sir, thank you so much for your precious time today. Waqf Bill has been passed by the Parliament. Firstly, what is the impact that it will have on Maharashtra?
See, it's not just about Maharashtra, it is about the entire country. The Waqf Act in its original role was very draconian. It was not well thought of. In fact, it was only made for appeasement. And that is why sweeping powers were given to the Waqf. And we have seen that scores of actually cases went to the Supreme Court, and time and again Supreme Court has given several decisions wherein they have said that these provisions are badly made, these provisions are misutilized, and so on and so forth. Many things were said by the Supreme Court. So it was right time, opportune time that the Waqf Act is amended and the provisions which are practical and which are constitutional should be introduced in the Act. I would just like to tell you that how does it become constitutional that you have no power to appeal? In the original Act, there was no power for appeal. I mean, somebody says that tomorrow my house is a Waqf property and they just entered into the Waqf register and it becomes their property and I have nothing to say. So all these provisions which were absolutely draconian are changed. Now it will be absolutely logical, and some questions were raised in the...
So in fact, my question to you is, you are saying that there was, it's only constitutional now that it has been amended, but the biggest criticism that is being leveled against you, specifically by the opposition parties in Maharashtra, the Shiv Sena UBT has said this is a technique to grab land. Now you will grab the land of Waqf board. How do you look at this criticism?
First of all, entire Waqf land is grabbed by the Congressians in, if you look at the period from 2000 to 2014 in Maharashtra. There was a huge scam. In fact, all the leaders, big leaders of Congress were involved. I made a committee, and that committee has given a report that the committee was headed by a judge, and it has given a report that yes, it was a Waqf land which was grabbed by them. So how, I mean...
Are you saying that the state government will now take action on that report that has been submitted?
Yes, we will take action. And this entire thing happened during 2000 and 2014. And if you look at the people who are involved are all big leaders, ministers of the Congress.
Like who, sir?
Many, I mean, I'll give you some names. Right now I don't remember because it's an old case. But all of them were the big ministers of Congress. Because I was the person who actually highlighted it in the assembly. And then a committee was made and the report came in around 2014.
So now you're saying with the fresh act behind you, now that the process is almost being completed, you are seeing that the process within Maharashtra will also speed up?
It has to speed up, and you see, ultimately, what is the aim of new act? The only aim is transparency. Whatever is property which is actually, let's say, in the name of Allah, they say that the Waqf is something which is in the name of Allah, should be transparent and should be used for, benefit of the people.
But the community is scared that there are non-Muslim members, that this is a way of interfering with their religion.
I think that has been clarified totally by Honorable Union Home Minister, and nothing remains.
So you're saying that there is no concern with respect to the community aspect?
Absolutely no. And I mean, since I was hearing the debates, I could hear a speech from Mr. Dubey, who is a member of parliament from Jharkhand. And he said that in one of the Jyotirlings, which is present in his constituency, the secretary of the Jyotirling committee is a Muslim and has been Muslim for many years. So how does it matter? We are secular.
But sir, how do you look at the jibes against you? You know, modern Jinnah, Hindu Pakistan, all these jibes that are coming to you from the opposition, how do you view them?
I think it is just a frustration. It is their frustration. And it is their policy of appeasement which is making them say such things. They also know that this is a correct act. They also know that it has become constitutional. They also know that it is as per the various judgments given by the Supreme Court. But they just want to please their constituency because their policy has been appeasement. They feel that just by appeasement they will be able to win the elections. At least now they should wake up after so many defeats. They should understand that on the basis of appeasement you will never be able to win the elections. You will only be dividing the society.
One last question, sir. Do you see this as a move in furtherance of Hindutva?
I don't think that it's a move in furtherance of Hindutva. I think it is in the constitutional spirit of a democratic secular republic of India.
Thank you so much for your precious time, Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis. This was the Chief Minister speaking to the Hindu. Most importantly, he has said that now the government will take action against several Congress leaders who he has said are involved in a Waqf land scam in Maharashtra.